Claudio in Istanbul. I'm not sure if this is the most distant call we've ever gotten or not.
No, we've gotten some from way in Eastern Europe and all.
Okay, Claudio, you're there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi.
Thank you for calling.
I thank you for getting my call.
What time it is? What time is it over there?
12:55, 12:56.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
midnight.
not too bad, but
It's not too bad.
yeah.
Okay. So
what's on your mind?
So I was thinking that I'm atheist. I read all what you read. I'm 100% for science and for the clarity of mind. I'm like you guys. I really love you. I hear a lot of your debate or just reason on the screen, and it's great. So
Can I ask you real quick?
Sure.
What is the predominant religion in Turkey?
Muslim, of course.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Like 98% Muslim. But
98.
I didn't born in Turkey. I born in Argentina.
Okay.
I receive a religious education like a Mormon, so I have my story.
Do you feel in danger over there as an atheist? Are you? I mean, do you keep that secret?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
You
Just
cannot
checking.
speak out or be critic or try to be atheist over here is a complete different situation.
Okay. Well, you're very brave to call.
It's a call. I'm absolutely sure that very few people are going to watch this program, and they know me, for example.
Okay.
Okay. So.
So what I was thinking on that reasoning that I love the science, I love, and the knowledge that you're getting when you study history and put together all the thoughts. You realize that religion is just for control people. You teach something very simple to somebody. You go in the sky.
Okay. We lost him. Well, let's not attribute anything nefarious to that.
No.
We probably just lost. We probably just lost his call. However, he was calling in.
On the call box, or I mean, on the list of callers, it said that the topic was going to be: if we don't have religion, we have to invent one. Okay. I don't know if you want to speculate at all on that topic. I mean,
well,
I don't want to assume where he was gonna go with that.
There is a lot of heated debate over whether or not, people always say, okay, well, you atheists, you think you're so smart, but don't people need religion, right? Doesn't it give
to keep them in line, to make them
or just
moral,
to give them comfon and a security blanket to hold,
meaning of life.
And okay, I think that we found that on general principles that's not necessarily true. There are a lot of in the European democracies where, sort of like in the Scandinavian and what have you, where religion has been over the years fading into the background of those cultures. But the folks there seem to be doing fine, in a secular life. But it depends, I think, on how steeped in religion the culture you are from has been. This atheist fantasy, it wouldn't be awesome if everyone would just, well, you can't expect, in one generation, or certainly not at once, or it would take years and years for religion to sort of fade into the background, and then whatever it was that was going to replace it, that still gave people that sense of belonging, sense of community, sense of having some idea that they have a place in the universe, and that everything's just not a big, empty, deep, meaningless void. I'm sorry, Russell. I've been meaning to tell you that for a long time. That everything is in fact a deep, meaningless void. Yeah, it's too bad. That's okay. Sucks. Have some, we have some water. But so yeah, you couldn't just pull the religious rug out from under someone's feet, and then immediately expect them to adjust well to that. And have something that replaced whatever religion gave people. Which brings us to the topic of the Sunday assemblies that some atheist groups have been having.
Okay.
Well, they call them atheist church or the atheist Sunday assemblies, and you get people in the atheist community reacting in a very polarized way to these things. There's some folks who, the folks have been lifetime, like they're multi-generational, where they've been atheist in their families, and they just think it's the silliest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you have atheists who have deconverted, who have come from a Christian or very religious background, and trying to explain, well, yeah, but it's like
parties.
Yeah, that there is a thing that, like our first caller talking about wanting to convert, because there's this thing that is provided, whether it's the sense of community or just having this close-knit circle of friends and the belonging and what have you, that religions have admittedly been very good at providing, the church life and fellowship and what have you. So, that is something that's there for people who are recent deconverts. They are new atheists, but then they miss what they've left behind about church that was the stuff they did enjoy. And that is a thing, because I always kind of baffle people when I say, I don't have any unpleasant memories of going to church when I was in my early teens. We did all kinds of awesome stuff. There's a great rec room, there's a gym, basketball court, we had lock-in parties, Halloween parties, summer camp.
My bar mitzvah was a blast.
Yeah,
my Jewish summer camp was great.
Yeah, so all that stuff is a thing, right? That people really connect to emotionally, and so maybe in that regard, but you couldn't just say, oh, no, you be rational immediately, and you don't need all this other stuff. There would need to be a way to sort of ease people into the secular life that still gave them whatever it was about the religion that was fulfilling emotionally, but without all of the supernatural and the superstitious baggage.
My perspective is generally that if people want to do something and it makes them feel good and fulfilled, and it's not teaching bullshit, then let them do it.
Yeah.
It's not my business.